Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserredux. The enemy has left, as is almost always how the AI works, left a massive amount of forces sort of fully exposed. Their flanks are fully exposed. And so we're going to take advantage of that. Abandoning Simbirsk is really risky, but I don't see any enemy forces to actually contest anything. We're going to maybe just wait for these guys to leave. Actually, no, we can just attack them directly. No, that's a waste of guys. I'm just going to rush Nizhny Novgorod. I'm going to rush it this direction, though. Let's say you can go here, and then try to go up to Nizhny Novgorod. You can go here. Alright, you, at least some of you need to stick behind. You, go to Altair. You, go to Luinsk. One of you just stay here. And then you can also stay here. Do we have forces? Who's here? Alright, I think we're good on... Uh-oh! Enemy forces. Darn it. I was hoping that there would be literally no one. But no, that's not the situation that we're in. We've somehow not managed to take Zubova Polyana yet. I don't know how that happened, but it has happened. Nizhny Novgorod. You guys just go for Nizhny Novgorod. I am going to hope that there are no enemy forces in the vicinity of Nizhny Novgorod. Stop attacking Luinsk. Just stay where you are. Yeah, there are literally no forces in the vicinity of Nizhny Novgorod. Okay. With that being said, yeah. Okay, with that being said, we should try to move to Vladimir. And then some of you should move on to Moscow, except for you can stick around. You can actually go to Altair. Yeah. No, I don't really want you to attack, but whatever. And that's actually working out in my favor, so... Who am I to complain? Alright, wonderful. Oh, nice. We're actually defeating these guys. Alright, we're gonna stop. Okay. Hold it. Yeah, darn it. Like, actually needs to be there. Alright. Not you. Everyone needs to halt. You go here. You guys go here. We have captured Nizhny Novgorod. There is significant enemy resistance. Maybe if I could just grab a Buinsk real quick, that would be fun. Okay, more infantry equipment. I'll take what I can get. I could just, like, go for Kazan. I guess. Non-aggression with the Papal States. Sure, man. Why not? Sun, in terms of manpower, the sun is getting super duper low. Super duper bad. Actually, we should go back to Buinsk. And then you don't need to try to take Kazan. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Can we just, like, do that real quick? Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. You are gonna stop. You're gonna go here. You are gonna go here. Farragut. What's going on? Oh, the Ottomans are going to win. Fall of the Rashidi Emirate. Though successful in their duel against the Wahhabist threat, the House of Rashid was long under pressure from powerful urban notables and families, pushing for the abolishment of Abbasidist rule in Hayil. Underestimating the threat, now seems the al-Saban family has launched a coup, deposing the rulers of Hayil and crowning themselves the new emirs of Arabia. The Sublime Porte has thus far restrained from recognizing the authority of the new rulers, claiming the only legitimate emirs of the House of Ibn Rashid. Whether they'll directly interfere in Arab politics is not, as of yet, unclear, but the event marks yet another breach in the Ottoman safety net. So falls the House of Ibn Rashid. Anyways, yeah, that already happened. Already at, like, Super War. Wonderful. You can stay here. Okay. So the situation as it stands. Italy. We have managed to, you know, surround and destroy a number of enemy divisions. And we have this, like, enormous, what's this, bulge into enemy territory, threatening Moscow from the east, which seems to be somewhat of a theme in my campaigns, is the secret to attacking Moscow is to, like, attack it from the east, I guess, from, like, Vladimir Ryazan. I don't know why that's a thing that I keep doing, but it is a thing I keep doing. Can we just kill these guys, please? Thank you. Yeah. Alright, so now we need to decide where we're going. I see no obvious holes in the enemy defenses. I think I am going to incline to not try to defend my eastern flank. Rely on my allies to do that. Just because it is pretty irrelevant. Capturing Kazan would be nice. Yeah, we'll get ahead of intelligence. Why not? Why not? We're getting more war support. I need 60 war support. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, you can go here. Maybe take this tile. Ugh. I'm still not super impressed by their defenses here. Alright. The promise of May 28th. 2 decades after independence, Azerbaijan stands renewed. The Musavat has preserved democracy, restrained extremism, and defended the nation's sovereignty. Rasulad's words resound again. Once raised, the banner will never fall. Under his steady hand, the Republic has become not merely a survival, but a model for all the East. Not exactly super useful to get that defense of core territory, but whatever. I'll take it. Yikes. Yeah, the manpower situation is dire. It's not good. How are we doing on trucks? Do we have enough for, like... We do have enough for full motorization, it would seem. Isn't that wonderful? It's exactly what I wanted. We need more trains than we have. That's fun. People are giving us convoys. Okay, this whole situation is looking increasingly like I don't need to focus on it. Which means we can focus all our wrath on the western front. And then do stuff like this, just pull sneaky on you. Cross the river. without needing to do too much fighting. This is such an expensive waste. Okay. Alright. So the thing we can conceivably do is they've left a little gap, a little goopy gap, in their front line. Now, we need to maybe consider the possibility that we could go here. Now, do we want everyone there? We do not. Do we want a lot of people there? Yeah, we do. Alright. We're gonna try to go here. Not a great start. One of you needs to stick around. Alright, you can go here. One moment. Excuse me. Cold weather versus mountains. Now, we live in the mountains. So maybe we I don't know. I don't know what to select there. Okay, we have fully completed airplane stuff. We'll get an anti-air upgrade, because why not? And then we'll get aeroplanes. Improved small airframe. Give me a better engine. Give me heavy machine guns. Heavy machine guns. Heavy machine guns. Maybe we want drop tanks for better range. I don't think we need to get too fancy here. No. No. Get that fighter too. So fighter ones cost 21, these cost 32. I think that's probably worth it for the upgrade. Oh, nice. We have an ace. We'll see what we can do. Vis-a-vis. Alright. We'll see what we can do. If I poke over here, that would be useful. There we go. Kind of a fluid situation. Actually, you're gonna go here. Get juked. Uh-oh. Death of the Iron Emir. The efficient, yet brutal reign of Mohammed Nadir Shah has come to a violent end following his assassination while attending an award ceremony at a local high school in Kabul. As the king made his way to the table of awards for young students, a lone gunman rushed the stage and fired 3 rounds at the king's heart and throat, killing him instantly. The assailant, Abdul Khalik, belonged to the Hazara, an ethnic group that has long opposed Nadir Shah's autocratic rule. Following Nadir Shah's death, his close-knit web of political allies quickly unraveled, and chaos engulfed the capital. After fighting between loyalists to the former king and national elements with the army, the loyalist forces would rally around Nadir Shah's son, Mohammed Zahir, and thwarted the attempted coup. Led by the reform-minded brother of the former king, Shah Mahmud Khan, the world waits to see if the new Prime Minister of Afghanistan can lead Afghanistan towards modernity. Afghanistan turns a new page. Italy. Ugh. I think we could probably leave Nizhny Novgorod alone. Yeah, we have captured Vladimir.
Emrinize hazırım.
I would love to take this little pocket. It's really annoying. Alright.
Düzlen. Ferage. Ferage.
Alright. So now we have the potential of thrusting towards Moscow.
Hazırım.
So let's see. We're gonna call in our reserve forces to Vladimir.
Dövüşe
We're
hazır.
going to begin our advance in the pouring rain. Perfect time for a mobile advance. Exactly what we were looking for. Love it when the weather cooperates with me. Stares directly at camera. The fact that we don't control the rail link. Wait, no, we are capturing a rail link.
Düzlen. Emrinize hazırım.
Let's just keep going.
Dövüşe hazırım. Dövüşe hazır. İleri. Hücum.
Let us continue our westward thrust.
Ferage.
Uh-oh.
Dövüşe hazırım.
Have to intercept these forces. Alright. War started in India. That's
Hazırım.
whatever. Irrelevant.
Dövüşe hazırım.
We're gonna close ranks. We do need to keep this corridor open or we're totally hosed. We're gonna maybe not continue the attack here.
Ateş altındayım.
Actually, we need to continue it here. Alright, now we can stop.
Gitti.
Alright. Boy, I remember when this happened. Though, last time it did not have nearly so much... Look at this crap. What is happening? What is wrong with the Germany AI? I guess I am what's wrong with the Germany AI. I guess I am the problem. Okay. Here is what we are going to do. Hopefully this is pulling off forces, but it's pulling off forces in sort of two directions. I would love to capture Moscow right now. It would be really awesome.
Düzlen.
I'm going to try to do that.
Emrinize hazırım. Dövüşe hazırım. Ferage. Ateş altındayım.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think we might be screwed. Okay.
Düzlen.
At least in terms of our plans to attack Moscow. Okay. New plan. We're going to try to cut down, capture Tula, capture Orel, make a huge pocket, and then profit? This is not a stable pocket. Okay.
Ateş altındayım. İleri. Dur.
Okay, we can get a new guy. Sure. Whatever.
Dövüşe hazırım.
No, not you. Not you. Not you.
Dövüşe hazırım. Emrinize hazırım.
Uh-oh. White Ruthenia and Wallonia have capitulated. That is not good.
Dövüşe hazır. Ateş altındayım. Ferage.
Okay, we have captured a tile.
Emrinize hazır abi. Düzlen.
We're gonna try to capture another tile.
Düzlen.
And yet another one.
Dövüşe hazırım.
We'll take this one for free. I always take free tile. This situation is really bad. And it seems like all of the Central Powers forces are now in the east with no one defending the west. Which, let's try to figure that out. But we will figure it out in the next episode. Bye-bye.